Disclaimer, not financial advice. We are not liable for any personal financial decisions. Thank you. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the like, hit the subscribe, smash that golden like button. Let's freaking go. We also have the subscribe bell right here. Ring a ding ding and your ring a ding ding. And you can find us over there on YouTube and over there on Kick and Rumble. And you're just gonna have to give me a second, guys, because I actually have to set up the stream. I really just launched it early just to troll Trent. And he's gonna come in and he's like, "You're not live," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am." So you gotta give me a second. So we're just gonna be live while I set this up. I think I got the thumbnail emailed to me. So you're just gonna have to hang out with me while we do some other things. You know what? I don't think I got it. Let's just go dive in. Let's dive right in. I see an ACLX or that coin. We're gonna throw up the charts. We're just gonna do this and we're gonna surprise Trent. Daily, what's up, man? Trent's gonna be so surprised when he comes in. Oh goodness, it's too funny, man. I'm cracking up over here, dude. I rocked the charts today, dude. I shorted. I actually had a short. I thought it went in, and it didn't go in till it just didn't go in. And I thought I must have closed it out after I put it in. And I was like, dude, I'm crushing it. It would have been like a double whole portfolio and type of trade. And I freaking didn't. I missed it, man. But I still did good. My whole portfolio is up like 30%, or my trading portfolio, because I have my spot portfolio. My trading portfolio is up another 30%, and it's doubled since Monday. Since I've been trading, I've been crushing it. I don't have to aim for like big old long 400% gainers. I aim for, I don't know, like it varies. I trade the 5 minutes, so like here we are right now. Here's my short, dude. I thought I shorted it right here, and I thought I wrote it all the way down. And I was like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. I did a quick scalp right here. I did a quick scalp right here, and then I lost a few bucks right here. And then I longed it right here, and boom, all this money. And then I shorted it right here, and I made all this money. And that's what I did today. I felt pretty good, man. I thought I had this big old long short in there, and it didn't hit. I just whiffed it, man. I whiffed it. All right, we're gonna throw ACLX. Oh, I gotta throw up music. I'm doing it so awkwardly out of order because it's not here yet. He's gonna be so surprised, guys. I will lie. And also, too, FYI, I can't be on super late tonight. I had to get up at 2:50 in the morning. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Game over. I actually have my glass right here. I might just drink out of the can for a second. Boom. I got this beer. It's Elysian Juice Dust. Yeah. It's a Juice Dust, Space Dust. I bought like the Elysian Space Dust variety pack, and it's good stuff, man. Nothing but good things. All right, we're gonna dive into ACLX. Oh, hello, Trent.
It's not even 7:30.
Yeah, ASMR pop. What are you talking about? We're not live.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know how that happened.
What?
I don't know how that happened. Yeah, we've been live for like a half hour.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey.
Well, welcome in, guys. We covered the news already, and now we're just getting to the charts. Remember, today's my early day. I have to hit the Z's in like an hour. I shouldn't even probably be having this beer, but it feels not right not to drink it.
I would have just covered it for you, though.
Oh, so Daily says, surprise! I found out Daily, he lives right next to like a local adult beverage store. That's where he always has all these unique beers he posts in the chat. I'm like, oh, dude, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to cover ACLX. We're on the 5 minute. 5 minute didn't give me clarity. Lost break up. Curvature up. What did the 5 minutes say? 5 minutes coming down a little bit. What's the 3 minutes say? We're zooming in. 2 minutes. It's in a bull pennant. High or low, low or high. Okay. So, you know, the 5 minute might play out. The 15 minute might play out. We're at this little bit of resistance. Stokes are high. VWAP's coming down, though. The 1 hour, we do have an anchor trigger. So on the hourly, I'm feeling pretty confident this can continue. Money flow going up, Stokes and strength coming up. Now, the one thing that I need to see, we're at the 21. So it's always a scary thing to long on the 21, because if we get rejected, it's like instant loss in your profits, or whatever you want to say, instant loss on your port. But if you wait for a candle to close completely above it, then you can actually long, not, I wouldn't say front run it, but you can run with it. The 1 hour looks like it might actually come down. That's weird. So the 15-minute wants to be bullish. The 1 hour wants to be bullish too. Okay, I thought the 15-minute wanted to be bearish. But the 4 hour is bearish. Well, we're above the 200, and we just made a golden cross. I'm trying to look into the crystal ball that none of us have and see what the heck we're looking at. I do like the strong move, though, in the 1 hour. We really need to get above the 21. See, like over here, we broke above the 21, and then we were right in with the 21. We didn't break below it until just now. Now we're below it. So we need to get above it. Hey, Trent, did you say you used to work for a big boy crypto? BitBoy Crypto? Me and Trent used to work for BitBoy Crypto. You both did. 15-minute. Trent DZ says,
I did not work for Big Boy Crypto, but but I did work for BitBoy. Did he pay you guys good? So look, when we were at Hit Network, no. I mean, started at 500 a week, went up to 700 a week after a little while. And then, but then when we actually went with Ben to his new company, like it started from scratch, he paid my wife and I $16.50 a week. So that was pretty good. Yeah. But
that's really good. But, so we got I'm looking at ACLX. The one thing that I'm worried about on the 15-minute is it wants to go. We're above the 21, but if this does not make a higher high, it's a fake out. It's toast. 16. No, it was a salary.
$1,650 a week. Yeah,
that's salary pay, not salary pay, like the vegetable salary. Oh, there was something I was going to tell you off camera, but I started the show so fast I forgot.
Oh, so you haven't really been live for a half hour?
No, look at the corner. It's only been 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh,
I haven't even covered the news yet. He says, DZ said, I bought ACLX at 14 cents. Well, we bought it at a resistance. Now, can it go below that? If it was me, ACLX, what's the 5 minute say? I gotta look. I'm gonna zoom in again. How I was trading today is I would probably lock in some gains or put a good stop loss up, because my confidence levels that this is gonna make a higher high is not very high. We might do something like this. So look at this pattern right here. Where's my paint pen? So we got this pattern right here, right? This little, boomerang looking thing. And then you got like a half a boomerang looking thing. So if we can break up, you might complete the boomerang, but you still won't get the higher high, which means if you get this little boomerang right here, you could go like this, boop, and drop right back down. Now you're at this point of like, you have to decide, are you going to hope that this floor holds, or are you going to re-enter down here? But if you, lock in some gains right in this zone, you can guarantee it, I would wait for a better entry. But I would take my profits and run. I mean, it is kind of breaking out, so you might be able to wait for like a little range right here. But when I zoomed in more on the 15-minute, it's flippy floppy. You might be able to get it more out of this. You might, because the Stokes and strength just started curving up right now. 15 bucks is a psychological level also, so it's like a double whammy. The money flow is increasing. It's up to you. Oh, look at that! Did it just start breaking up? Yeah, that might be a good sign to hold it for a next. Yes.
I gotta go switch this beer. I didn't mean to grab it. It's a triple at 10.2%. So I'm gonna go swap it for an 8%er.
I'm not gonna be here at the. Go ahead, Trent. I'm not gonna be here at the end of the stream, DZ. I'm only here for like maybe 15 more minutes, if that. But you are breaking up with the bull pennant, and the bull pennant is making a higher high. This is good. This is good. Okay, I'm glad I saw that on the 2 minute. Now we can zoom out, and we can wait to see how this is going to play out. You'll probably will get another leg up to 1542, 1580-ish range. But yeah, this actually might play out a little bit. Trade. That's pretty good. We zoomed in. We had to zoom in, guys, because the 15-minute didn't sell me, but we watched it play out. Now I'm feeling a little bit more confident in this move. You know, I'll be eyeballing this zone right here to take some profits. And that's how I would trade. That's how I've been trading today. And I've been crushing it on Uniswap. Oh, I've been tearing it up on shorty and longy Uniswap. It's like one of my favorite coins right now. Actually, I was trading ICP a lot, but I was trading Uni today. Where is Uni at? U. I need a U. Uniswap. Did I skip it? I thought I saw it. There it is. Oh, man. I just flipped that one, man. I'm so bummed. I thought I put the short in like right here, and I thought I shorted that. And I was like, yeah, I'm crushing it. No. I discovered, too, I really don't like trading chop. Trading chop is kind of difficult. I'm not saying like these moves right here. You could do these moves, but when you're trying to trade something like this right here, that's hard, bro. Because you get the false move, red dots. You get these X's that weren't breaking down. You get a blood diamond, green dot. Like my motions are like this. I was like, I can't. I just sit there bleeding money back and forth. Open long, open short, short long, open short. But then when you finally get your move, you're like, oh yeah, those are the gains. Then you kind of could reverse it if you pay attention to the charts. Then you can reverse it again. You're like, yeah, it's like, okay, now I'm washing it. This is good. This is good. Oh, you were here for a good time, not a long time. Ha 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 ha. That is right. Trent, while I'm here,
yeah,
I will be leaving at some point in the near future. I'm going to cover our favorite segment real fast while you pull things up. By the way, I didn't get the thumbnail. I was trying to attach it to Rumble. But actually, my plan at the beginning of the stream was to set it up and just talk to the chat while I was setting it up. But I barely threw up the thumb on YouTube right before I hopped on. I just used yesterday's thumb because my friends were on their way through to the airport tonight, and they stopped by. So, where were they going?
To the airport to go home.
Oh, those friends.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had dinner before they left.
Oh, that's nice of them.
We were at dinner, and it's like 7:15. I'm like, I gotta go stream.
Oh, that's what you were doing. I figured you were doing something.
Yeah.
Damn, how do I get a job working in crypto? Well, you can work for us. We need somebody. Right now, we don't pay a whole lot, though. Like, you get a free Discord membership.
Well, okay, so there's a site called...
Right, Trent, hold that thought. Let me cover this, and then you can do it. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, learn to trade with BitFi. No KYC, no VPN. You can save 20% on your trading fees using our link. Now, if you're green to trading, you can deposit $100 and get a $60 bonus. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can deposit $500, get a $100 bonus. A little bit more skilled, you deposit $1,000 and get a $200 bonus. If you're a really good trader, you can deposit $5,000 and get a $1,000 bonus if you guys deposit these into your futures trading account. Now, I just want to point out, you play the game, you might get burned, guys. So be careful of black swan events and white swan events, because sometimes you get so hopium white swan events, you never want to take profits. Sometimes black swan events, you're like, I'm screwed. Also, excuse me, somebody out there, you know who you are. We seen them wash traders. We seen you guys wash trading with that link. I got my eyes on you. Don't think that we don't see it. But anyways, yeah, there you guys go. If you want to use our link to learn how to trade, hey, go for it, man. And then you can also jump into the Discord. We should jump in there. I'll jump in there real quick. We're gonna open the Discord, and this time I don't share any of our secret talks, top secret things we got going on in Discord. I'm gonna pull it up, and then I gotta move it because it's so zoomed in. I'm like, I can't see anything. All right, guys. So we're in the Discord. This is what we do. We talk about. Ooh, hey! I just saw this one in a TikTok daily. He uses it and he infuses his cigars. What is this? Tell me this flavor because I'm curious about it. Wow, this is a handy dandy liquor store. I like this. See, this is what we do, guys. Daily. He's in there popping off. We got Muffet popping off. We got Baby Toshi popping off. Is Baby Toshi you, DZ? Is that you? I hate CCP. Hit the like button like Islam hits you. That's funny. Trent.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of Daly's beers today. His first popper offer. This actually looks like a good beer.
Oh,
I was cracking up because somebody scammer texted me, and this is what I said back to him.
Who's that?
I had some scammer.
Oh.
I sent this. Actually, I saw this drone last Friday while I was at work at freaking 4 a.m.
I've been getting those too lately.
And these drones, scammers.
No, yeah, scammers.
So then the scammer goes, "Excuse me, is this Anna's phone number, right? I'm Tina." And I sent this as Napoleon Dynamite. And he's like, the llama alpaca, his name's Tina. Tina, eat the food. I was cracking up, dude. I mess with them all the time. I know you're not supposed to do that because they just come back more and more and more. But it's good stuff. And we got Thalas in here, so he's throwing up his charts. That's DCA and Prey. Thank you, DCA. We have Muffet throwing up the memes to keep us on our toes to make sure we're paying attention. And then we go down to if you guys want to learn to trade and you want to join the VIP section of our channel, it is $9.99 a month, or you could say $10 if you like bigger numbers. You could scalp Signal. They don't come in every single day, but they do come in because they want to show.
They come in literally most days.
Most days, but
pretty rare that they don't.
Calvin says, not saying the cycle is over, but compared to prior cycles, wouldn't it surprise me if retail felt left out with ETFs feeling priced out? Peace.
Yeah,
it's true. So here was a long for ETH at 32.50, and so they were predicting it to go down more. It just went down $100 more than that. But if we get a pump day tomorrow, this came out 7:19 in the morning, you will be in profits on this trade. This is these scalp trades.
Yeah.
Here's another one for BTC long. That one would have got pooped on that one. Good thing you didn't take that one. But that's a kind of a weird setup though for a long on BTC. There's another opportunity. And guys, what's cool about these is that they give you entry prices, take profits, and stop losses. Now, I don't think anywhere else can even do that. I love you, Lifer, but even you don't do that.
Hey, did you see we got a comment after somebody that watched our stream after it was done yesterday? Here, I'll go read the comment to you.
Is it a funny one?
Well, no, it's not funny. They were just they were responding to things we said about Lifer.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Oh, and you can keep talking while I find it.
Well, there you got Filecoin long, entry price $2, stop loss at $1.87, take profit at $3. And sorry, I got distracted. Long entry at $2 for what is this? Filecoin, stop loss at $1.87 and take profit at $3.30. Hey, that's actually a pretty good chart. I actually like that, how that looks out. Falling wedge though, I would have that's probably okay range for stop loss because that's not a whole lot of support or resistance. Not bad, man. Not bad. It was an XRP one. Entry price 241 to 240. Take profit 250, 265, and 234. The stop loss at 229, guys. So if you want access to these trades and long setups to even help you if you're a beginner to see what other advanced traders are doing, come on into our Discord. You know, join the VIP group.
So DZ, you said it isn't BitBoy locked up? No, he's been out for a few months and he's back to streaming on YouTube.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Huh?
Who streamed back to YouTube?
BitBoy. DZ said isn't BitBoy locked up?
No, he streams now, but they have him on some sort of medication to help with his emotions, and it's a work in progress. I think they're trying to figure it all out. You know, Banana Republic, all season next month, guys. Get ready. I hope you're right, Banana. I really do. I'm in the ballpark of I'm bearish right now. You guys heard me. I've been saying it very vocally. I said if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But I hope that man, we keep getting these scammers that keep popping in here with the
I know. Hey,
where are they coming from?
I think that's a good thing, though. I think it means that we're
growing the algorithm.
Yeah. So, and then DZ, you said how do I get a job working in crypto? There's a website. It's like cryptojobs.com or something like that. Also, just going to Twitter accounts for. The lowest barrier to entry is if you're good with like writing or social media at all.
George, Crypto George too. Crypto's ROS. He's looking for somebody to pay for YouTube or crypto or whatever you want to do, and all he wants to do is have somebody take clips throughout his show. He doesn't want AI though. He wants you actually watching. Send him clips, and he pays you.
When did he say that? Yeah, that's actually how my wife and I started for Hit Network.
He's been paying people I think some people like $600. It depends on the amount of clips they can generate, I believe. But he's like, yeah, just join my Telegram. He said there's a whole section in there. You just clip it, and I'll pay you per clip, or whatever. If they use it, which I think he'll use it almost everything.
Yeah,
I just minimized it. I don't know the rules because I don't do it, but I'm too busy watching other stuff.
Yeah.
Myself.
Okay, so here's our just real quick. Here's our comment that we got yesterday after the stream. Someone said, "Let's all respond to it together live." How about that? He said, "Sam Price is a great man, and the $100 a month that I spend is less than 1% what I make a day because of his Discord." And it's because of the whole group of lifers.
Well, I would say I think Sam Price is a great man, but I also think he's very flashy right now. He didn't used to be like that because I used to be in his Discord probably before you were ever in his Discord, and he's very flashy with his stuff. But I still think he's a great guy. But I also think that he keeps people in his Discord by almost having motivational. Like speaking to people where they get sucked in and they can't get out. It makes me feel a little bit cultish. I'm not saying Sam Price is a cult. I'm just saying it does kind of have that vibe. Like it's hard to get out of it. Oh, Andrew Tate does the same thing, That's what I would say.
Well, okay, I'll type it out then.
You don't have to type all that out.
No, I'll summarize it. Where am I at? I'm looking to throw you back on the screen. Let's see.
DZ says, thank you so much for the info, Trent.
Yeah,
Info, guys. InfoWars. Trent likes InfoWars. He's an Alex Jones junkie. Right, Trent?
Well,
you can't get enough about that Alex Jones. Guys, I've been drinking that methylene blue, and it is the best substance I've ever imported into my body.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah. I've been drinking it for like 2 months.
What is it?
Now. It's Pant Dye from like 1876.
What?
Yeah.
You said what dye?
Blue Jean. Dude, it's the best thing ever. You haven't tried it? You gotta try it, dude. You know how you drink your energy drinks?
Yeah.
If you'll like it. If you like energy drinks, you'll like it.
Wow.
Because it doesn't give you like a surge where like it's uncontrollable amount of energy, and there's no crash.
Yeah.
And there's no brain fog.
I don't know. I'll have to see about that.
You know what? They hook you up to it when you're on hospice. Did you know that? Through an IV.
Really?
Yeah, it's really super good for your organs.
Huh.
Totally man-made, 100%. But it has the health benefits to taking it are like astronomical. Like they don't know how it works. Like the guy in Joe, I told you the story before, Trent. The guy in Joe Rogan, it cured his brain cancer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like my dad's boss, his wife had some problems like dementia, and it cured her dementia too.
There's a guy went on Joe Rogan that was talking about taking metformin, which is a drug that they give to diabetics, right, to control insulin and combat like hyperinsulinization. But the guy takes it for like anti-aging and anti-cancer and some weird stuff. But I was thinking about picking up some of that and some NMN and resveratrol.
I might mail you a bottle of this methylene blue. Would you try it?
I would try it. Like part of my trouble that I have when it comes to taking things like that is I go back and forth in my head, like, am I just canceling out the effects of it by doing this?
No. No, I can tell you what is the worst tasting flavor I've ever had in my entire mouth. Ever. It is disgusting. If you take it, Trent, now you can buy it flavored. I don't buy it flavored. I buy it from my doctor. And I mix it with like some orange vitamin juice, and I just shoot it. Just a shooter, man. It is nasty. And you don't want to put it into any glass that's not dark because it will stain your glasses. The blue dye, it is crazy.
And you're literally drinking blue dye.
Yeah, I'll go get some on the show and I'll show you. You just keep rambling.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop myself up on the screen, and I'm gonna respond to this guy, but I'm just gonna finish the response later. It is funny how again, I don't want to overuse this word, but it is funny how culty people get in the space. Like, you can't have a critique of, like, if you have a critique of someone's favorite YouTuber, and we're not being assholes about it. It's just an honest critique, but, and like trying to do it with some respect. I feel like I've learned a lot from Sam Price, but, about technical analysis, but, it's funny how culty people get. Like, you can't have a critique of someone's favorite YouTuber or else they're gonna like, defend to the death, but I don't know. Anyways, share this tab instead. And guys, here's what I am looking at on Bitcoin. Right now our inverse head and shoulders was invalidated. Oh. Let's see here.
All right, so Trent. So this is the stuff I take. I don't think you guys can see this.
I can see it.
It says methylene blue.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of water because I usually do like a little chaser, and it comes in a little eyedropper. Okay, so there's the eyedropper. I gotta be careful because I don't want to stain my desk. Okay, you guys ready? I'll put a couple drops in. Look, watch the water. One. Look how dark that is, guys.
Yeah.
Let's do like. Come on, get a drop in there. I'll do 2. Usually I do 5, but I already had some today. So now I'll mix it in there so you can see it. Look how blue it is. See how blue that is, Trent?
And you're just drinking dye.
Yeah, it's just dye, and it's the best. It's so blue though, guys. If you put a drop on anything like this desk, it turns blue quick. Okay, now watch. You ready?
He says we're gonna get this blue meth thingy.
It's methylene blue. It's what it is. Look at my tongue. Oh, it's so bad.
And then chases it with the beer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Muffhead.
So Trent, I bought this. You guys, have you ever tried this before, Trent? I bought a. Please tell me. Oh, dang it. Block that one. No, but I do pee blue. I do pee blue.
What?
Oh,
That, that can't be good. How long have you been doing this?
2 months. And also, when they hook you up on hospice to an IV, your brain and heart can turn blue.
Oh, he said turn comments to subs only. No, I don't want to do that though because we're too small. Like if a newcomer comes in, we want to be able to see them, make them feel welcome, you know, invite them into the community. I wish I could do that, but we're gonna have to grow a lot before we start doing that.
What's up, Daniel? I just took blue gene dye on the camera. It was great.
Wait. Or do you think it will make people sub so that they can comment?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
George tested this out, and he said it like backfired.
Yeah, got you.
Check this out, Trent. Look at these.
Okay.
You know what this? Do you see it?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Microwave pork rinds.
You ever heard of that?
Chicharrones. No, not microwave.
Microwavable pork rinds, Trent. It's like pig skin.
Smurf piss.
He drinks Smurf piss. But you can't buy that in your adult store, can you?
I don't know, but guys, like the comment that takes the cake here is this one. It's just like, dude, that was unhinged.
Muffhead. Muffhead.
Well, my thoughts on the market, Daniel.
I hope your wife's not in the chat.
My thoughts on the market, Daniel, is that we had what was possibly an inverse head and shoulders forming on Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Now, look, I'm not technically this is invalidated. Okay.
Give you blue balls for real. I'm sure it might. The good news is I never want to see my balls inside out.
Technically, this is invalidated, you know, down here because now the right shoulder comes lower than the head. But look, if this within the next day comes back up into this shoulder area, so let me redraw. Let me redraw it here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder.
He's okay, babe. The mic doesn't work like that.
If the price in the next day moves back into this right shoulder, then, you know, we could just say that this was a fake out from the pattern and we're back to treating this like the pattern is still on. But it would have to get back into this right shoulder pretty soon. It would have to do it tomorrow. And, you know, there is a chance that that does happen because the stochastic RSI is turned bullish now. We have tweezer bottoms on the 4-hour right there. You know, we come over to the daily. And I'm gonna get rid of that now, but we come over to the daily, and the thing about this is that now we're in a place, especially if this candle starts to move green into tomorrow's daily close, then we have a situation where we could be leaving tweezer bottoms down here on the daily.
Some blue meth Walter White stuff. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
I've seen an episode or two.
Well, that's terrible.
Why?
Because like the first couple of episodes are so slow, and like it gets into good like around season 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, I bet. The other pattern we have on the daily, that potential inverse head and shoulders is on the 4-hour. But what we definitely have on the daily is a falling wedge, represented by these 2 yellow lines, right? So the measured move from this falling wedge, ends up being, if you go from the bottom, you end up targeting what that inverse head and shoulders targeted, which was 115. So, and I don't think that that's I don't think that constitutes a lower high either. The reason why is because, right here you have a high, right? And then you have a lower high, and then you have a lower high, right? But 115 would be getting back above the most recent lower high, right? So you can come back up to 115 like so, and then you can set from there a higher low this time, and then finally make your break above the highs. So, that this is just, I'm just showing you some options right now. Like the other option, right, is that we go down to 94,000 and fill the CME gap. For sure. Like we are not that far away from doing that right now. So, that's definitely on the table as well. Yesterday, I'm going to take all my drawings off the screen at this point.
All of them?
But yeah. So yesterday I did point out that we have an impending death cross coming on the daily for Bitcoin, where the 50 period moving average is going to cross underneath the 200. And yeah.
What have I been saying about Bitcoin the whole time?
You've just been saying you're bearish.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And that yellow manipulation we had, I pointed out yesterday, and Trent's like, you need to go double check it.
Well,
I'm just saying, am I surprised that we went down today?
I'm not surprised either. And all I was saying about the LOX was just that, we do need to back test it. It's not a for sure thing, but it did show us that we should be aware of a.
You know what yellow X is, Trent? A yellow X says,
manipulation.
What yellow X shows is that a regular chart like yours, it says it should be bullish. It should be. Mm-hmm. It should look bullish. But yellow X is like, there's something wrong here in the background with the volume.
Right. And hey,
welcome in, Terminal. I haven't seen you before, but welcome in.
Market Cipher is a powerful tool, and I don't want to fade it. That's in this case, that is exactly what happened.
Is fade is like a new term that the kids say?
I don't know.
You're in the youth group, right? What do they say?
Say for what?
Well, in the youth group, because you administer to them. Do they say faded a lot?
Oh, faded? Oh, no. That's I guess.
Nobody.
I guess so. Yeah, they do. What's up, Terminal? Thank you for coming in. I do want to say that welcome, first and foremost. And secondly, if you subscribe to the channel, you would be subscribing to maybe not the best, the biggest, the best, or the brightest crypto community on YouTube, but you definitely be subscribing to the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. Also, when you sub to the channel, you touch T-Square. You touch T-Square right in his banana zone, which just so happens to be his heart. So welcome on in. Anyways, I'll continue on with, you might have to go. but I'm going to continue on with my
Yeah.
TA here.
Wait, let me do a rundown, and then I'll go.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You want to continue? Okay. So guys, I got to go to bed because I have to wake up. Oh wow, go show mom. Wake up super duper ultra early tomorrow. More early than most people go to bed. Anyway, so like Trent said, I'm bearish, and currently Bitcoin's at 98. The average on the monthly is 104. So maybe we can get. We know we're gonna get another red candle. The question is, how deep are we gonna go on the blue momentum wave? I'm still bearish. The 2-week, I'm bearish. We have an X. X means short on market cipher. Okay, you see the little tiny baby, but X right there. Yeah, that means go down. Then 17, 20, market cipher says bearish. Momentum going down, money going down, VWAP going down, Stokes are going down, strength going down, candles are going down, bearish. Weekly, bearish. Open doors to the downside. Money flow just ticked. Bearish strength, bearish Stokes on market cipher, bearish VWAP. Coming to the 5-day. 5-day hasn't quite clipped yet. Now we could get some sort of resistance right here. Maybe we start flipping, but we don't know what we don't know. 3-day, when we see this little gouge in right here, and we get a second gouge kind of like a little bit right here on the momentum, that's showing weak support or momentum to go to the upside. So that makes me nervous, right? And we've been
Guys,
going
this
down.
is where you come to get the most hydrated technical analysis on YouTube. T-Square is telling you about the gouging that's happening on down here on Market Cipher B.
Yeah, and the money flow is coming down. Strength kind of looking like it could be bottom, but the Stokes and RSI are high on market cipher. The 2-day makes me nervous. We have a yellow X. Stokes, everything's going down. Bad, strength bad, RSI, Stokes bad, money flow bad, VWAP bad. We have a red dot momentum bad. The daily, we also have a yellow X, and I was freaking out about it yesterday, and everybody made fun of me. And then we had a red day, and I shorted the market today, and I crushed it. My whole portfolio for my trading account is up 30% today, and up 100% since Monday because I've been shorting it. Now I'm a permabull, and I let that blind me a little early on, and I still think we're in the bull market. I think the bull market is changing structure.
Yeah.
The 12-hour shows momentum to the downside, but the Stokes are starting to look good. The strength's looking good. VWAP's kind of okay, and we do have some momentum coming down. Now, what we could get is if it rejects off this support, we could get what Jason Casper says: uneven butt cheeks. Uneven butt cheeks are hidden bullish divergence. So that could be
bullish divergence.
Or bullish divergence. Hidden, not hidden. The bullish divergence, none the same. So we will just have to kind of keep an eye on it and just kind of baby it. It does want to roll over, so it does look like it is getting exhausted. The VWAP is coming up. Now, the reason why these candles look like this, and this doesn't really look bullish to me, is because we do have manipulation going on the daily and the 2-day, and that's what makes me a little nervous. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. Like this green dot should have played out. Why did it not play out? There's some manipulation going in the market. So we just got to take a little bit of cheese whiz and kind of sit on the side and watch it till we get our entry points, And I've noticed the best time to trade this last week for me personally is between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. That's just when I did my best trading. And after that, the whole market got super choppy. And what I mean by that, Trent, which I don't know if I talked about this before you got on, is like I could trade these swing signals up and down. But when it gets into an area like this where the charts are trading sideways, kind of expand it right here so you can see a little better. And we're getting green dots and red dots and X's and more green dots and X's, and nothing's happening. You're firing off long, short, long, short, long, short. That's where you kind of get eaten up. And I think you should just wait till you get that clear signal where you're watching it and you go, okay, we got red dot, green dot. We just hit high on the Stokes. Strength should start coming down. Now this is where you kind of get to the point where you might be able to put a short in right here, and then you kind of can watch it play out.
We're being a little rude right now.
I am?
No, we are.
I'm sorry.
You haven't shouted out sub number 633.
Oh, I was on the roll. I was on the roll. Hey, I think that must have been you, Terminal. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate. Trent loves it. You touch him right in his banana zone when you sub to the channel. Not only do you touch me, but you touch him in his banana zone. You know, first the worst, second the best. You just go for the juicy later. You know, but yeah. Anyways, what's up, DC and Prey? Like, hey man, I'm in the same boat as you. I don't think we're cooked in the bear market though. I just think the cycles are changing. All right, you right. My ALX going back down. Couldn't clear. Yeah, let's take a. I want to take a quick peek at ACLX, and I'm gonna be gone, Trent. I'll be my last one.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about it on the 5 minute, right? Well, it did play out, dude. Didn't I say we were looking at it right here in this bull flag? And I was like, I don't know. And I started breaking up. I was like, hey, look at that, it's going. I was like, okay, cool. We're good. We actually, I had my little paint pen out, and I was like, we're in this zone right here, and this is the zone that I'm worried about because this is where we kind of get to that line. Oops, that was a really bad line. Well, I don't care. You know what I mean? This line right here. I was like, if we can't get above it, then we're creating a lower high trend. And you'll be capping most of that money. Now, watch the 21 because it may or may not bounce off it and continue. It could happen. Other words, if it falls through, the market cycle might pull an X. You might be able to come back down. Look at that. It's dropping like rocks right now. Dropping like rocks. Also, dude, check this out. Dude, the 5 minutes been my sweet spot, bro. I've been crushing it. So look, we got curvature to the downside.
Give your boy a take profit.
I would take profit right now. I would sell it all. That's what I would do. And then I would look for a re-entry. Curvature to the downside, momentum coming to the downside, money flows just start to tick down, VWAP's looking bad. This is the 5 minute though, okay? So, you know, the 15 minute has 2 minutes left. That's probably not going to play out. It's probably not going to, it's like, I would take profits and look for a possible re-entry, maybe lower. What's the 2 minute say? 2 minutes says, look, 2 minute is we just zoomed into the 5 minute. You X right there, short, straight to the downside. We got confirmation it is coming down on the 5 minute. So now we know this is coming down farther and harder. Farther and harder.
Farther and harder.
Yeah. Deeper and quicker, Trent. So, yeah, I'm pretty confident that this is not going to play out if we're going down farther and harder on this 15 minute. And I'm pretty confident that we're going to get some curvature. Actually, you know what? We have 45 minutes. There's 3 15-minute candles. It could reset. It could reset by that time on the 5 minute. You know, we could come down, reset down here in this range, and it might try to make another run up. But if it don't get there, man, so when it breaks down like this and comes into this zone right here, let me Alt H to this zone, maybe to this zone. It could bounce off it. If it doesn't get above the higher high, dude, you know you're cooked. You're cooked, man. That's just the name of the game, and then you're just getting yourself a better.
You're cooked with bacon grease.
Yeah, see, that's what I would have did. ACLX, I mean DZ. I would have taken my profits in ACLX, and I'd be looking. Look at that. It's just dropping right now. Dropping like rocks. Check it out, dude. Look. Red X right there. Boom. It dropped. Oop, dang it. Excuse me. I don't trust that. That does not look good. Look at that. See, I said I don't trust it. It just tipped down. I don't trust it. So everything's coming down. This is coming down. This is coming down. This is coming down. The only thing that is okay is kind of the VWAP. I would take my profits up here. You may have not got the top, but you definitely made money. You made your money, man. That's all about it is. Catch that bacon, bro. Let it run. And then watch it come down, man. If it comes down to right here, you could get re-entry. You want my re-entry point? It's in between these two lines I just drew, right here. I think maybe a little higher. Maybe, well, I don't know. I think this zone right here is where I would try to make my money. Now I'd eyeball it. You know, I might fire off a couple of times and miss my entry point a couple of times, but yeah, man, look at it drop, Trent. Man, we freaking called that sucker. Look at it go, man. X drop. Those are nice candles. We got 19 cents. We see a drop. See it drop one more time. We'll see what happens to this curvature. Is it going to go lower? We shall find out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I wish it goes faster. All right. Oh, it ticked up a little bit the last second. And now, there it goes. Okay, so now we did get a little bit of curvature. We're at a little bit of resistance right here. But you took profits. That's good. And a little bit of curvature is not a guarantee that we're going to do a full-on reversal. Right now, on the 2-minute, what you don't see, but me and Trent see, is we just broke below the 21. So before we even can get a higher high, we have to re-get above the 21. And if we do get a reversal right here, the odds of us coming up to the 21 and bouncing off it is significant. Right, Trent?
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely, guys. You know, though, Trent, how do you feel about us being this high above the 200? Would you still be bullish? Do you think we'll come back?
Well, what time frame is that on?
2-minute.
Yeah, so you're gonna revisit that 200, whether it's now or down the road. But yeah, I mean, not only are you gonna revisit it, you're definitely going to flip back under it at some point. I mean, you know, it's the 2-minute chart. Like, it could keep pumping for days, right? But then if it corrects it all, like any little correction, not even a trend reversal, like any correction is going to eventually send that thing underneath the 2-minute 200 MA. So it's not, it becomes a lot less important than higher time frames.
Well, but look at this trend.
For the short-term scalp, move your chart back over to it real quick so I can see it. For a short-term scalp, I would
take profits or wait for a better entry point.
Yeah, right. If you were in the mindset that you wanted to play this back down to the 200, I would say don't enter it unless you close below these highs back here. So
I'm running out of time, Trent. I need to go to bed. But anyways, there you guys go. I could keep talking about the charts all day. Like we fell below the 200 and we instantly flipped bearish until we came all the way over here. We broke above the 200. We instantly became bullish. Now here we are living the bullish dream, right? So now what could happen is just trade sideways like this, and then the 2200 eventually catches up. You know,
potential cup and handle.
Cup and handle you. What the? Hey guys, thank you so much for showing up. I will be back.
Your handle.
No. Trent will cover me tomorrow, guys, because I'll probably be here. But I love you guys too much to stay away. But I might take a nap before the show. All right. Peace. Later.
Peace.
Good night. Later, Daily. Later, DZ. Later, Muffin. Later, everybody. Later, Terminal. Thank you for subbing.
Nobody hop off. I'm still here for a little bit. Now he's messing with me. How do I?
I did not do that.
No, I did it, but I don't have the one without the bottom banner. So anyways, I've got to do it like this because I don't really have another choice. So anyways, guys, on Bitcoin, like we have this impending death cross that's coming where the 50 moving average comes under the 200. And this is oftentimes a lagging indicator. By the time it flashes, the bottom has already been placed. So, you know, guys, we are nearing a bottom. At this point, what's the real difference between 99 and filling that CME gap at 94? I mean, what really is the difference between that at this point? The daily is the only time frame where the stochastic RSI still has room to come lower. Like you go to the 1 hour and okay, well, 1 hour started to creep back up now, but you go to the 4 hour, you're under the dotted line. Stochastic RSI is very low. You go to the weekly and stochastic RSI is at 0. So guys, it's the daily where we want to see this make its way through the dotted line, and maybe a drop to 94 would be a full reset that we need, and then we can continue from there. But you know, the other thing that we need to bear in mind right now, no pun intended, bear in mind, is the fact that, you know, we do have some bullish divergence now. And I pointed out yesterday that we did have this bullish divergence when you draw it on the MACD and when you draw it on the stochastic RSI. So look, maybe we don't need the Stokes to come all the way back down to the dotted line. It would still be bullish divergence even if it did come to the dotted line. But, you know, we do want a higher low on the oscillator because we have a lower low on the price. So as long as we can maintain a higher low on the oscillators, then we have bullish divergence. And right now we're seeing it on the RSI as well. We have a swing down on the price with a swing up on all three oscillators, on the RSI, the stochastic, and the MACD. Call it by its government name, the moving average convergence divergence. And so we have bullish divergence here on all three oscillators. And even if this comes a little lower, you know, as long as these oscillators maintain a higher low, then we have this bullish divergence. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't even hate longs from here. Like, if you even just playing a move back to the 21 period moving average is a 7% move. You do that on 3x leverage, that's, you know, 21% move. And if you set your stop loss, if you set your stop loss at the right below this, you know, where we had a touch point back here on the wick and now a touch point here, you know, these were beautiful tweezer bottoms that were set back on this one. But, you know, if, and also look at this, like these wicks right here, this green candle, and I'm looking back here on the chart, right? This green candle started, this green daily candle started in the red and then it left a wick. So, I mean, it would have looked kind of like this candle that we're forming right now until it pumped. So you don't know until you know. You know, so we have this potential bullish divergence on the daily chart. Now coming to the weekly, let me check up on the comments real quick. Trent, you need to re-up on your bourbon. I only see one bottle in the background. Well, you know, I do have all my bottles still. It's not like I drank them without any help. But, you know, this back here, this like husky tool shelf, or toolbox, it's, you know, my wife has all her camera equipment in it, and sometimes if we're going to do something for the church where we're using the camera equipment, then, you know, we kind of end up clearing that space, sometimes taking everything off of it. I just need to put my stuff back for the camera. So, but you know what? I like what you said better. I do need to re-up my bourbon. So DZ says, just curious, did BitBoy ever own the Lamb? Well, yes. What had happened was that he had bought the Lambo as a personal asset, and he was extorted into signing the Lambo over to a person who I will not name on the channel. So yeah, you know, it's he did own it and buy it. It was a personal asset. It was not originally a company asset. I don't think it was ever a company asset, actually, because when he was extorted into signing it over, he signed it over under duress, and he did it after they ousted him. And you know, it was it was not even signed over into the name of the company. It was signed over into the name of this, middleman that was like a sort of go between Ben and TJ at the moment. And yeah, so I mean, there's plenty of video out there that exists of him telling the story. All you got to do is type in BitBoy Lambo video, and there's a 30-minute video that was a diabolical plan of his that did not get the attention he hoped it would. And then there's also like a 2-hour long crash out of him going live and talking about it. So I mean, it's all out there if you want to see it. I still, to this day, I like Ben. Like, he never did anything wrong to us. His, we lost our jobs and stuff, not because we had a falling out with him, but because he went to jail and everything unraveled. But we were talking to him while he's in jail. And this next part I probably shouldn't say because, I don't know why. But I don't know if he knows this, but I'm still logged into his stuff. Yeah. I'm still actually logged into his YouTube and his Twitter. But I don't get on it. I have nothing to, I have nothing to do. I'm trying, I got to focus on me. And also I don't like, what am I going to do? Go in there and mess with his stuff just to be a dick. He didn't do anything to me. He treated me very well, actually, as an employer. He paid well. He was, he didn't really have a sense of like people's, time, because he was on Adderall and he was up all the time. He didn't really have a sense of like, he would call at like, at night on the weekends, which is fine. Like, we're doing a job and he's paying us to do a job. So, he would call at all kinds of wild, inconvenient times. Like, he said, I'm gonna go work for BitBoy. Like he would call at all kinds of times. Like, if you think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna go to like my nephew's birthday party or something, like, bet your bottom dollar it's gonna be you're gonna probably get a call from Ben about this diabolical master plan that he has to like put out a video that's finally going to make everyone understand what's happening in the lawsuit. But is that a complaint on my part? Not really. Not really. He didn't do anything to me. Like, he really didn't. That's the honest truth. I don't have anything bad to say about him as a person, as far as it came to our relationship. Like, I really don't. Now, if you ask AJ or J Chains, like, yeah, when he was manic, he said some things about their wives and their families, and he was manic, and I would be mad if I were them too, I think. But it is what it is. Like, things unraveled. Like, we lost jobs and stuff, but not just me and my wife. Like, what was hard for us at the time too was like our video editor was getting ready to have a baby, and our friend had kids. But it's the girl that made our thumbnails has kids and stuff. But it's just at the end of the day, At the end of the day, people move on with life. Like you expect jobs to come and go, especially in a volatile industry, especially when you know that like your boss is in the middle of like a prolonged legal battle. Like, you know, it's okay. Like he didn't do anything to me personally. When he was manic, he said some things that I wouldn't appreciate if I were AJ or J Chains, but you know, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say because I actually have a lot of positive takeaways from that time. I just want him to. I haven't tuned into his live streams in a while, and that's coming from someone who used to religiously watch his live stream every single day before I worked for him. And you know, I just hope at the end of the day that like he gets into the best headspace for himself and his kids and his family, and you know, that he just gets into the best possible headspace that he can be in. That's my hope. Yeah, exactly, Daily. Exactly. At the end of the day, that's it. You know, John 14, Jesus says, you know, I go to prepare a place for you. He says, let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. And at the end of the day, his heart is troubled. At the end of the day, his heart is still troubled, even though he seems a little more normal now. His heart is still troubled. It's just probably masked by meds. And Jesus' solution to a troubled heart is believe in God, believe also in me, and know that I've gone to the Father to prepare a place for you. And it doesn't make life free of problems. It doesn't make life free of hardships, but it makes life what it is, which is temporal. It makes this life what it is, which is the grass of the field. It's here today, tomorrow it's thrown into the oven and burned up. It makes this life a vapor. You know, here one moment and gone the next. But you live this life with peace, knowing that Jesus has gone to the Father to prepare a place for you. And your heart can be untroubled if you believe in God and in his son Jesus. So, you know, thank you for that, Daily. Everyone put a +1 in the chat for that comment. So I'm probably going to be, you know, headed toward a wrap up here in a minute as well. But I do want to look at the weekly chart for Bitcoin. You know, we're in this place where on the RSI, let me turn that green. So this level that I was saying we've held since January of 2023, like the weekly RSI on Bitcoin has not gone underneath, you know, 40. Like 41.8, you know, since January of 2023. Like we're at that level now. So, you know, and we're also underneath the 50-week moving average, and we haven't been underneath the 50-week moving average since September of 2023. Like we need this weekly candle to close we need it to flip bullish, to flip green, and we need it to close above the 50-week MA. We also need this RSI to stay above, you know, this level that it has not broken since January of 2023. But I think that it can happen. And the reason I think it can happen is the stochastic RSI is like at 0 here on the weekly. So, you know, it doesn't have the it doesn't really have the momentum to take out this level right here, which turned out to be the most important support resistance flip in this in the last year. You know, we consolidated back here. We consolidated above it back here. We had this crash down to, you know, on the wick 74 back in April or whenever it was. But once we reclaimed this level, guys, we've been above it ever since. And that level is $93,771. So as long as we stay above that, we're actually holding the most important support resistance flip of this cycle, other than the flip of the 2021 high. Right? So you have the flip of the 2021 high, and other than that, $93,771 is the most important support resistance flip of this whole cycle. And as long as we hold that, we're fine. If we don't hold that, then a bear market ends up looking like probably ends up looking like revisiting the 2021 high. And in that case, you know, a measurement from high to low would be a 40% drop. So there you go. That still even wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, macro. If it just means that we're extending the cycle, headed into this era of super cycles, and we're sort of like, headed into super cycle territory, then a revisit, a 40% drop is really nothing to write home about. It's fine. So there you go. Hey, thank you, Daily, for the super chat, the $5 super chat. John 14, verse 1. Don't let your heart be troubled. Believe in God. Believe also in me. Amen. Go crypto. Life is good. Yes, sir. So thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Thank you for being part of the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. And I really believe is going to be the best crypto community on YouTube. I still don't know about the biggest or the brightest, but, sometimes you don't need to be the biggest or the brightest to be successful. You just need to be what God has called you to be. So, there you guys go. Cheers. I plan on, I don't know if we will have an evening show tomorrow. I plan on going live for a couple hours in the mid-afternoon. So, I'll throw it in the Discord when I do, and we'll go from there. Oh, are we seeing a drop to 96? I just noticed that. Dang. This is nasty. At this point, I want us to just go knock on that door at 94 already. Let me before I go, 15-minute chart. We're leaving a nice wick down here on the 15-minute. RSI is dipping under the dotted line. Stokes are very, very low. We go to the hour. Yeah, RSI is at the dotted line now on the 1 hour. Stokes can definitely take a free fall, but that's fine. It won't impact price very much because the RSI is already low. Now, RSI can come, it's at the dotted line, but it can come from 30 all the way down here to 23 still. So, you know, what I really want to see, you know, on the 4 hour, we have this macro bullish divergence. You know, on the RSI, you draw it like that. Ethereum's dropping $3,100. On the daily chart, you've got you still have bullish divergence on the RSI. You still have bullish divergence on the stochastic RSI, and you still have it on the MACD. And again, on the daily, the most important thing right now on the daily is get rid of some other drawings. The most important thing on the daily chart is this falling wedge. So, you know, if I do use the wicks, then, you know, this falling wedge could take us all the way down to the CME gap. So, you know, the most important thing right now, in terms of a pattern to keep an eye on, is this falling wedge, and I think that you know, a breakout of that would come within the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days. In the next 2 weeks, this thing has to break out. I tend to think it's going to break sooner than that. Like, you know, we can't keep sustaining below the 21 moving average like this. You know, we're going to come up and you know, that's still sitting at $106,000. Even if it comes lower, we've got to come retest it. And the more we retest it, the more we knock on that door. We're going to reclaim it eventually. We have this death cross, and by the time the death cross actually crosses, which give it another day or two, by the time the death cross actually crosses under, it's likely that the bottom will have already been in. So, there you go. Roy Scarborough says, is Namify a legitimate website, buddy? Well, I think you're saying that because you see a video on our channel where I cover that. But honestly, Roy, go watch the video and you'll see that what I did there is I called them out. I accepted their money for the video, and I called them out in the video over and over again in the video. As a matter of fact, I did not put their links in the description of that video so that no one could go to it. If someone were to try to go to it, they would have to figure out where to go. So they wouldn't be able to click the links in the description that I was asked to put in the description. They wouldn't be able to click them because they weren't there. I didn't want anyone to go there. And if you watch the video, you know, this is a philosophical issue. You know, everyone should handle it how they, you know, like everyone should do their best to handle it morally and ethically. And definitely one, you know, the easy way to do that is to just not cover it, right? But I wrestled with it in my own mind. Me and T Square both did, and I wanted to take a different approach to it. I thought to myself, hey, and maybe this is just my immaturity or inexperience as a creator or a small channel, but I wanted to take a different approach to it. Like, who else is out there? Like, isn't it a bigger kick in the nuts, you know, to like receive the payment? I delivered on the deliverables, you know, but you know, is it more of a kick in the nuts to take the scammer's money and then over and over and over again? Which also, by the way, when I released the video, I was very much on the fence. I had never seen the project. I did not quite know what I knew later, that it's probably for sure a scam. I was just highly suspicious of it. And I said that much in the video. I even said something like, oh, you know, and also I didn't get paid much. I got paid $150. Who cares? Right? Like, I very much could have, like, it would not have hurt me to not do the video. But what I wanted to do was, I felt like it was something that no one else is doing, right? That's what it boiled down to. I felt like it was something that no one else was doing to put yourself out there and say, you know what? Like, over explain the fact that it's a sponsored video. Several times in the video I said, hey, they sponsored this video. And over and over again I said, they're paying me $150 to say this right now, but people are out there saying that they couldn't withdraw their money. So do with that what you will. You know, and then there's a section of the video where I pulled up some like really positive news articles, and I said, hey, these people are saying some real positive. Sorry, my cat is like going crazy around my legs. But you know, there was a certain part in the video where I said I pulled up some positive coverage of it, and I said, hey, look at these articles that are talking so positively about NAMI Finance. I said, that's either a sign that the Mareb group came at, which I don't think is a real thing, right? But I said, that's either a sign that the Mareb group has come in and like saved the ship on this thing, or it's a sign that you can pay for whatever coverage you want. As a matter of fact, they paid me $150 for this video right now. So if you watch the video, I believe that I played hardball with them. That's just my own conscience, my own effort to be ethical with it. I believe that I played hardball and sarcastically shed a light on what was going on. So I don't know if you've subscribed to the channel or if you're already a subscriber or not, but you know, hopefully my explanation there has earned some camaraderie with you. So, you know, all I can do is follow my conscience in the moment, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. So, guys, be blessed. Thanks for joining another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one, and cheers.